Yo, what's going on guys? It's Anime on back here with a new video, and today I'm with a new part of What If Naruto Was Abandoned by His Parents. So if you guys like the content in the channel, please subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Also, like this video. So without any delay, let's begin the video. Naruto and Itachi were walking towards a cave with this strange man who was white half and white half black. That was strange. Toby told him to, well, just stay with this man and he'll guide them to the Akatsuki uh, shadow leader. So they did the same. Right now, Zetsu was leading both of them towards the pain. Hitachi was the one who spoke. Pain. So how is he like? Zetsu spoke and replied to Itachi. He's extremely powerful. There is a reason why Toby has him as the upfront leader of the Akatsuki. There is a reason for that. We need an organization with all S-rank criminals in order to capture all the Bijus, said Zetsu as Naruto's eyes widened a little bit. His mind went to his little sister, not to me. Naruto thought there were many things that were still a mystery to everyone in Konoha, and that was because everything that had been told to them was a lie. Why, he'll get to see that in a few minutes after we go to Konoha's perspective of the Uchiha Massacre afterwards. Itachi and Naruto, along with Zetsu, eventually arrived at the cave, and it was lanterns were everywhere, as there was one man and a woman standing there. The man had orange hair with piercing all over his body. His eyes were closed. He was wearing the Akatsuki cloak. The woman, she was really beautiful, but she also had a piercing right beneath her chin, and she had a blue hair with a flower stick to her hair. She was also wearing Akatsuki clothing. Even with that baggy clothing, you could see she had one hell of a figure. Naruto didn't comment anything on that. So, you're the leader, Naruto said, as Pain opened his eyes. As both Itachi and Naruto looked at Pain's eyes, they had never seen that before. Well, that's a new one, thought Naruto. But then he shrugged it off. Maybe it was kind of a unique dojutsu. Surely it wasn't more powerful than the Mangekyo. That is at least what Naruto had hoped for. But so, well, how wrong would Naruto be? Pain started walking towards the boys. My name is Pain. I am the leader of the Akatsuki, Naruto, and Itachi Uchiha. Both of you are the ones who massacred the Uchiha clan. Just yesterday is when I'm here, said Pain as Zetsu gave him a nod. So, you'll be joining the Akatsuki. And Naruto, he said looking at the boy, your sister, do you have any problem with joining our organization and hunting her down? Naruto shook his head. No, I don't. I seek power, and this organization is helping me to give that, so be it. I will cut anyone down that gets in my way, even if that's my own family and blood, said Naruto as Pain gave him a nod, as I would expect from a clan or murderer. But since both of you are joining the Akatsuki, I would like you to do and scratch your headband to signify that you both are, well, completely disregarded from your village. Is that okay with both of you? Itachi and Naruto looked a little hesitant, but gave him a nod. Soon they took out the headband and scratched it on the middle, signifying that their connection with their village was completely gone. These are your rings, said Pain as he passed both Naruto and Itachi a ring, and you'll be wearing them. You'll also have your personal cloaks. Any design that you want, you'll be able to get it. Itachi and Naruto, we'll get you some peers afterwards. Okay, is that okay with both of you? Said Pain as both Itachi and Naruto nodded. I'll introduce the other members after some time, he said as he started walking away, as both Itachi and Naruto stayed there. Well, that was interesting, said Naruto as Itachi gave him a nod. Yes, interesting to say the least, but whatever, said Itachi as he started walking away. But Naruto stayed there where Zetsu was. Why aren't you going with your friend? I have things that I want to figure out on my own. It's better if Itachi goes alone. He needs some alone time as well, said Naruto as he started walking away. You know, Zetsu said, as Naruto stopped to hear what the man was saying. Yes, as much as you and Itachi are good at hiding your emotions and fears, but you, on the other hand, when you spoke about gaining power from the Akatsuki, I doubt that that was a lie. And you speaking the fact that you'll cut down anyone that gets in your path and your goal. Very referring anyone as the Akatsuki and indirectly threatening Pain and Madara, said Zetsu. Naruto just started walking away, not wanting to answer the man. You're delusional, that's all. There's no way that I'll be able to beat Madara the way I am. I sensed it. His conqueror's hockey is way above my league, said Naruto as he vanished. Zetsu just looked at him. So, that's it, huh? He fears Madara, but he does not fear Pain. Interesting, said Zetsu as he started melting in the ground. Meanwhile, in Konoha, Suki opened her eyes to well see the ceiling. She got up as the memories hit her. She immediately got out of the bed and started walking towards the corridor of the hospital, and she heard it. There are only two survivors left. Yes, including Lord Hokage. That only made three loyal Uchihas to the village. Yeah, I knew that Demon Brat was a trouble. How many has the Nine Tails? I guess Itachi just came under the control of the Nine Tails and slaughtered the Uchiha along with him. Poor boy, said one of the nurses, as the other nurses were not in agreement. This was the rumor that was going around all of the world. People were hating on Itachi, but most of them thought he was under the control of the so-called Nine Tails. Suki just started panting as she thought about everything that had happened the days she met Naruto and his mother, her father that had given up so much for her, and everything was gone. And she remembered two survivors. She went up to the nurses that were talking about it. Nurses immediately shut up once they saw Suki walking towards them. You mentioned two survivors. Is there anyone left alive beside me? She said, hoping that there was an answer. The nurses looked at each other. Maybe this would help the girl recover. Yes, there is another survivor. Sasuke Uchiha, they said. Suki's eyes widened. Suki's eyes widened as he asked the nurse where Sasuke's room was. The nurse immediately told her, since Sasuke was already awake. And Suki went to the room. Once he was there, she saw Sasuke up, just a hollow look in his eyes. She walked inside the room. She also had a hollow look, but there were much more emotions evident in her face. Sasuke laughed. Before she could do anything, Sasuke got out of the bed and hugged her. Sasuke, alive. You're the only one that I have now, Sasuke said as he held on to her like she was his life support. Suki just patted Sasuke on the head. Don't worry, we'll be alright. I promise. Once he said that, Sasuke started crying. And like that, they stayed there for some while. Suki also started to cry, letting all the anger and emotion out as they did that. Once they broke the hug, Sasuke looked at Suki, Itachi, and Naruto. Sasuke clenched his fist. rage evident in his face. I'll kill them both for slaughtering our clan, he said as he looked at Suki. Really help me, Suki. He slaughtered everyone, both you and my brother. They're monsters, he said as he looked at Suki. Suki just looked at Sasuke. She looked away. I I don't know. We don't know the whole truth here, Sasuke. There's nothing about the truth. They killed our clan, Suki. There's nothing about to hide anymore. They are traitors to our clan. It's as simple as that, Sasuke said. Suki just looked at him. He was angry. She could see it. He had hatred in his eyes. She just looked away. I know. I'll help you, she said in a stutter, but she wasn't sure that if she wanted to do it. Kill Naruto and Itachi. The two boys, along with Shishu that she had spent so much time with, there had to be a reason why they did something like that. Especially Naruto. He wouldn't kill Samantha unless it was something extremely dire. In the council room of Konoha, Minato along with the entire council was sitting around a table. This issue is dire. The entire Uchiha clan has been slaughtered, or Hokage. This is bad, said one of the, sibling council members. Minato just looked at him. He was a little hateful towards the sibling council. The reason was simple. They were the one who was ostracizing the Uchiha in the first place, but he calmed his mind down. There's nothing that we can do about it. Naruto and Itachi, the two traitors of our village that have slaughtered the entire Uchiha clan, have left the village, and there's no trace of them or where they went. And I'm afraid that we'll have to brand them as, the missing nin of Konoha, A rank and S rank. A or S rank, depends on what. S rank, said Danzo as he looked at Minato. Slaughtering the Uchiha clan and the police force. That's something a feat only a Kage level ninja can do. Not a normal level ninja, Minato. You know that better than I. So, S rank for both of the boys. They were both prodigies. It's only to be expected. Especially Naruto. He is even younger than Itachi. 2 years to be exact. Where Itachi is 14, Naruto is 12. Where Naruto is graduating from the academy at this age, he slaughtered his entire clan. And Itachi, where he should probably be around a Genin or Chunin level at this age, and on average is a Kage level, was a Anbu captain, so it's obvious what their rank should be. Even if they're not strong enough to be a Kage level ninja right now, they will be strong enough to be Kage level ninja in a few years, especially Naruto. His conqueror's haki, something that cannot be messed with. Even when he was 5 years old, he was able to knock out Jonin level ninja with his conqueror's haki. You do understand over the years the haki, the person has become stronger and stronger. He hasn't used his conqueror since the Chunin exam, so we don't know how strong his conqueror is right now. But if he learns the coding that you and I soon use, he'll be a force that I doubt that even you can defeat. Said Dante's voice was firm on what it was. As Minato looked at him, he was giving out valid points. Not to mention, Danzo continued again. He's the nine-tails Jinchuriki, said Danzo as Minato looked down. That's something I have to tell you about. Naruto is only partial nine-tails Jinchuriki, said Minato as all the council members answered writing. What do you mean by that? He actually said as he looked at Minato. Minato sighed. I guess the truth would come out eventually. But most of the nine tails, 80% of the beast, was still inside my daughter, Katsumi, while she was born. and 20% because Katsumi couldn't contain the full chakra of the Nine Tails. 20% of it was sealed inside Naruto, but since Katsumi has grown and he's able to contain more of the Nine Tails power and the seal has become stronger and stronger, we have transferred all of the Nine Tails power inside Katsumi. So Naruto was never the Nine Tails Jinchuriki to begin with. Minato said as all the council members' eyes widened. Are you telling me, Koharu said, as he looked at Minato, that we have been ostracizing that boy for absolutely no reason, Minato? So he said, and Minato pretty much gave her a nod. That's your problem. All I said was he was the Nine-Tailed Shinchuriki. That's all. He's my son, and due to that fact, I thought most of the people in the village would not ostracize him, but I guess I was wrong. Not that it matters anyways. This is the fact that only me and Jiraiya Sensei knew, since we were there in the night of the sealing. Not even my own wife Kushina knows of it, and because of that fact, she had abandoned my son. She hated him for some reason, even when she was blind to Jinchuriki herself. But I guess that's that hero way. But for right now, there's no use in doing all this. We will rank Naruto and Itachi as S-rank criminals in our bingo books. Their bounty will be high, it's to be expected, and they will have a kill on sight order. Does everyone agree? Said Minato as all of them nodded, as the decision was taken, and the council meeting was dismissed. Next day, Naruto and Itachi were walking in their normal clothes, not the Kakatsuki clothing. Since they're not been provided with it yet, they're walking towards a temple along with Pain, as he was going to introduce them to the rest of the members of the Akatsuki. As they were going there, Pain came into the temple, as there were 3 people there. A man who looked like he was a villain of some kind of thing. He had Akatsuki clothing over him like any other, and he was wearing a mask. That is sorcery of the red sand, said Pain as he looked at both of the boys. They are Naruto Uchiha and Itachi Uchiha, the latest members of our organization. One of the members that were there widened their eyes when he heard the names, as he licked his lips. Uchiha, especially that boy. He said, looking at Naruto. What a young and magnificent body, that man thought. Naruto's Pain saw looking and the look that man was giving him. That is Orochimaru of the Sannin, but you probably know of him, so I guess introduction won't be needed for that fact. The other one is Kakuzu. He is probably an accountant for Akatsuki. He handles all of the management and anything related to money. The other one is Zetsu, as you know of him. Then the other one is my partner, Conan. Said Pain as Itachi and Naruto gave him a nod. Get Naruto, he'll be paired up with Orochimaru for right now, and Itachi, I think he'll be paired up for Sasori for right now, unless we find you new partners. Kakuzu, we found your new partner, but, well, you kind of, yeah, I know. I kind of killed him, said Kakuzu as Naruto and Itachi straight dropped. That this guy seriously killed his own partner. They both thought at the same time. As that was going on, Conan brought cloaks towards both of them. Itachi's cloak was normal. It was like the rest of them. But then she handed out Naruto's cloak. It's exactly how you requested, she said, as Naruto gave her a nod. As Naruto took out his cloak, it was similar to the fourth Hokage's jacket. Only difference was, it was a full sleeve instead of being a half sleeve. And that was all the difference there was. And instead of being the fourth Hokage written on the back, it was a complete black cloak with red clouds in them. That was all the difference. As they all looked at him, why does he get special treatment? Said Kakuzu. Well, you didn't request. We did say that he could get any kind of clothing related to the Akatsuki, but you didn't. So he did request and he got it, Pain said, as Kakazu scoffed. Man, that's cool. I wanted that kind of clothing as well, but I guess it's too late, he thought in his mind. As Naruto just looked at Orochimaru, he narrowed his gaze. Why was the snake looking at him like that? Not that it mattered. Naruto and Orochimaru, after some time, were walking towards where their first mission was supposed to be. Orochimaru was looking, well, he was behind Naruto, so he was taking his chances. Soon, snakes wrapped around Naruto, and then it lifted him up as Orochimaru just looked at Naruto with a hungry look. Well, with your body at my side, and that immense hockey that I've been hearing about you in Konoha, I guess I will be unstoppable, said Orochimaru as he licked his lips. Naruto just looked at a snake, not even phased. Before anything, Orochimaru was in another world. What? He thought, as he was pierced by several swords at the same time. He was lying down. He couldn't move. Sharingan, Genjutsu. When did he? Before Orochimaru could say anything, in the real world, his arms were cut off. You're not gonna do any kind of silly tricks on me, Orochimaru, Naruto said, as his eyes started spinning. Let's see how long will he really last, Snake. Naruto said as his eyes started spinning. Orochimaru screamed as the genjutsu became more intense. Soon, Sasori and Itachi came towards the screaming direction as they saw Orochimaru completely paralyzed, and Naruto standing over him with his kunai that was well now bloody. What happened there? Said Sasori as he looked at Naruto. He tried to capture me. It's as simple as that. But before he could do anything, I put him under my Sharingan Genjutsu, and he's like this now. Sasori eyes widen, just for the single glance. These Uchihas, he thought, looking at Itachi and Naruto. No joke. Before they could do anything, Orochimaru dispersed into, well, millions of snakes as he tried to escape. Before Itachi, Naruto, or Sasori could do anything, Orochimaru was down. I guess that's where that. Not that it matters. I guess we'll have to inform Pain somehow about this. Zetsu stared as he started erupting from the ground. You're watching the entire time, Naruto said. Zetsu nodded. I saw, Pain-sama saw Naruto, Orochimaru giving you a look. So he told me to look after you in case something happened. But I guess that wasn't necessary. You're far above the snake at this level, aren't you? Naruto didn't answer the question. He started walking away. With his hands in his cloak pocket. That was something that he customized as well. Both Itachi and Sasori looked at Naruto's cloak. That's sick, they both thought. They were regretting not requesting some kind of cloak, but I guess that's that. As Zetsu started sinking in the ground, I'll inform Pain-sama about the betrayal of Orochimaru. I hope you don't mind until then, he said as he started sinking in the ground. As Zetsu came out, he came in front of Toby and Orochimaru and Toby, Pain, and Conan that were standing there. Orochimaru has betrayed Akatsuki. He tried to take over Naruto's body, but before anything, he was instantly defeated by the boy. Pain's eyes widened a little bit. The boy's already that strong at such a young age. Yes, he is, Madara said as he looked at Pain. His talent far surpasses anyone I've ever seen. Even my own when I was at my age. Even my hockey wasn't that strong when I was his age. But I guess over the time my hockey has gotten stronger. Even when I fought Hashirama, my hockey is even stronger than that right now. But not that it matters. Pain, we'll have to recruit more members. We only have 7 members currently. We have other minor members in our organization, and that's irrelevant. Said Madra as he looked at him. What do you suggest? I suggest we go out and look for new members. It's as simple as that. Said uh, Toby as he looked at Payne. And Orochimaru. He took the ring, didn't he? Toby said in a dangerous tone as Zetsu nodded. That snake. Put him on the hit list of the Akatsuki. Whenever any one of us sees him, we'll kill the snake, said Toby as he started disappearing in a swirling vortex. This is it for right now, Pain. I have some work that I need to attend to, he said as he vanished in a swirling vortex. Conan just looked at Pain. Nagato, are you sure that? Even if I'm not sure that I don't trust him, Conan, I cannot defeat him. It's as simple as that. I've already tried to challenge him in the battle to be the real leader of the Akatsuki and him being under me. But you know how well that ended. Pain said as he started walking away. There are levels that even a god cannot surpass. Pain said as he started walking away. Conan sighed. That was true. Pain did try to fight Madara once. Flashback. Pain was, having a meeting with Madara. He had decided this man would not be the real leader of the Akatsuki. He would. This man would be the one who was under him, not the other way around. He was a god. There's no way that Madara would be able to beat him. Before anything, Pain stood up, as all the other 5 pets came together. Madara looked amused, other than anything. What's this, huh, Nagato? Are we going out on a mission or something? No, Madara said in a sarcastic tone as Pain looked at him and narrowed his eyes. You know better than anyone. I challenge you for the real leadership of the Akatsuki, said Pain as Madara looked at him. Real leadership. Do you honestly believe that he can beat me? Nagato said, and Toby as he looked at him. Well, I could always teleport to your location and kill you right away. But I guess that really wouldn't make sense now, would it? To break your morale completely and make you think that you're completely useless. I'll make sure that you don't ever oppose me ever again, he said as Tendo Pain just raised his arm. Enough talk. Almighty. Push. After an hour or two, all the Pains were killed except Tendo, as Marjo just looked down at him. He had a sword that was, cackling with black lightning all around it, and the sword was now, black color. Don't forget that I am Madara Uchiha, someone whose power you cannot even comprehend. Even if I am only a shell of my former self, my haki has grown stronger because I've somewhat gotten older, but that doesn't make any sense. Pain, just remember something, that this defeat has signified how truly you're under me. Just remember the hierarchy of the Akatsuki, and you'll be fine. But if you ever decide to betray me again, Nagato, remember this humiliation and think about it again. Do you really want to betray me again? Or do you want a nice and simple life with your precious Conan alive? He said as Tender Pain looked at him. Are you threatening me? Yes, I am. And what are you gonna do about it? Madra said as Pain just looked down. His god complex was broken right then and there. There was someone who utterly had crushed him. As Conan decided, there was no doubt about it. Madra was the strongest in the organization, and that was a hierarchy that even Pain could not oppose. Mardra's hockey was way too strong, and that was the reason he was able to beat Pain. And well, that intangibility ability of his, that was something too. Just hope that someone would come and just end all of this. She would support her friend no matter what, but Mardra's team of the Infinite Tsukuyomi, that was something, well, she didn't want. Neither did Nagato, but there's nothing they could do. At the end, it would just be him versus Madra to see who would achieve their goals. And Konan knew better than anyone. Nagato was training all of his paths all this time, so that well he could defeat Madra, but Nagato didn't think he was ready yet. He had seen something that Conan hadn't seen that day, and Nagato refused to reveal what he saw from Madra that scared him so much of him that he started training. That was something that Conan could never understand, and she sort of was scared too. As that was happening, Zetsu appeared in front of, well, Naruto. Naruto, you, Conan, and Kakuzu are to go and recruit a member. His name is Hiran. He's said to be immortal, so he'll be perfect partner for, well, Kakuzu. Said Zetsu. Naruto looked back at him. Me alone, or are they gonna go as well? They're gonna go as well. We don't know his abilities fully yet, so having more members will be good. And especially Kakuzu, since he does have more lifespan than others, so even if he gets killed once, it'll be fine. Said Zetsu. Naruto got a curious look on his face. Now that's interesting. Would you mind telling me his abilities? You can go and ask Kakuzu himself. Said Zetsu as he started dissolving the ground. As that was happening, Itachi and Kakuzu and Konan were also informed of that. As immediately that happened, they all gathered in one place and started searching for this fellow. As Zetsu saw him last time, and they were there, right in front of the man. Hey, who the hell are you freaks? Except that one. That one's coat looks kind of cool, but all the other ones, yeah, that's baggy, he said, as he looked at all of them. All of them just had this stoic look on their face, as they all looked at him. Hey, your name is Hiran, am I correct? Naruto spoke as he stepped up first. I want you to join our organization, the Akatsuki, said Naruto, as Hiran just looked at him. Now why the hell would I do that? I'm not gonna do anything like that, man. I'm a lone wolf, and I'll do things on my own accord. I refuse to be under someone, and if you're gonna come after me, I'll make you the sacrifice for Zashin as well, said Hiran as he rushed towards Naruto. Naruto just looked at him, and he activated his Sharingan, and with a single glance, Hiran was now frozen. Well, that's for that, thought Naruto, as he started walking away. Guessing that the rest of you can finish the job. Well, said Kakuzu as he stepped up. Let's see if him being immortal is truth or not. He said as he extended his arm and it pierced right through Hiran's chest. And as that happened, Hiran was also broken out of the Genjutsu because of the immense pain in his body. Hiran looked at his chest. That hurts. But instead of screaming or anything, he just smiled as he grabbed Kakuzu's hand that was stuck in his chest, and he sort of scratched it with the sights. And Kakuzu took his arm back as he looked at Hiran. What the hell did he do? Hiran licked Kakuzu's blood as he started drawing, as he changed. Naruto got an amused look on his face. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, said Itachi. Never seen something like that. He said, it looks like the talk about him being immortal are true, said Kakuzu as both Itachi and Naruto nodded. Gonan was just in the air, just in case something happened. He was not going to interfere in the fight. As Well, Hidan was drawing the circle. He changed, and well then, he took out the sights and pierced himself in the heart. What? Thought Naruto and Itachi at the same time. But to their surprise, Hidan was completely fine. He was laughing, but Kakazu, on the other hand, dropped to his knee as one of the masks on his back exploded and came out of him. Bastard. So that's his ability. Thought Kakazu, Naruto, and Itachi at the same time. As all of them looked at him. If we defeat you, will you join the Akatsuki? Said Naruto as well. Hidan just looked at him. As if you'll be able to. I'm immortal. And your friend, I don't know how he's alive, but before he could do anything, Naruto's left eye changed to the Mangekyo. We'll just see about that. And in a flash, Hidan was, well, pushed out of his, well, pentagram because of some kind of white substance appearing beneath him and pushing him out of it. And before Hidan knew, several poles, sharp, pointy objects were piercing right through him and they were pinning him down. What the? Get me off, you bastard! How the hell did you do that? He said as Naruto's eyes returned to the normal Sharingan. Kakazu looked at Naruto. This boy, he thought, what the hell was that ability? It's like he just spawned those white substance out of nowhere. What the hell is that ability? That's overpowered, thought Kakazu. Naruto just looked at Hidan. Well, it depends. You did say that you joined the Akatsuki. If you lost, said Naruto with a smirk, as Hidan scoffed. Fine, I'll join your organization. Just let go of me, he said. Naruto just looked at Hidan. Fine, he said as Naruto went through hand sign and slammed his hands on his shoulder as a katana appeared. That's, thought Itachi as he looked at the katana. That was Ragnarok's katana that he had probably given to Naruto. Naruto just looked at the katana. It surrounded itself with a black and purple glow as it was coated in arm haki. Naruto, with all of his strength, cut right through the white substance that were piercing right through Hidan, and soon Hidan was, well, freed. Naruto immediately sealed the blade away as he looked at Hidan. Now, as for the deal, you'll join the Akatsuki, won't you? Said Naruto as Hidan nodded. Fine, I'll join. So, well, I have to wear one of those tacky clothing that all of you are wearing. Well, they gave him a nod. Yes, you'll have to. Said Itachi and Naruto at the same time. Hidan sighed. Fine. But will I get to sacrifice for my Lord Jashin? He said. Naruto and Itachi just looked at Konan who was above. She gave them a nod. Yes, you'll be able to do as much of this so-called sacrifice that you want in the Akatsuki, boy, said Kakazu as Hidan smiled. Now that's what you're talking about, he said. Before that, Zetsu appeared out of the ground again. We found another member that Pain wants you to recruit. His name is, well, Deidara. He's from the Stone Village. He just recently stole the explosive Kekkei Genkai from the Stone Village and abandoned his village. And Pain wants you to, well, explore him and get his shit done with. And wants to recruit him and the Akatsuki. All of them looked at him. His location, said Itachi, as Zetsu gave him his location. This pretty much went as the same as canon as we saw in Deidara's story, how Itachi pretty much put him under Genjutsu. I won't steal damage from Itachi, and Deidara will develop hatred towards Itachi and Naruto since they both are Uchihas. So yeah, that's done. And now we have 9 members, said Toby as he looked at Pain and Konan. They were sitting. Is that enough? Said Pain. Yes, we only had 10 rings, and Orochimaru is nowhere to be seen. For right now, we'll pair up all our members, and we'll start the Akatsuki. Said Marvaji just looked at Pain. Pain gave him a nod, as you wish. He stood up, and soon Zetsu was around. Do you want me to call all of them? Monroe nodded. Yes, please do. And Zetsu vanished. In a few hours, all the Akatsuki members were there. As Pain looked at them. Hello. Since you are the new member of the Akatsuki, I'll be pairing all of you up and giving you all of your missions that you want to, said Pain as he looked at all of them. First, pair will be Tachi and Naruto, since both of you are well from the hidden leaf village. I think you both will get along just fine. Itachi and Naruto will be one pair. Hidan and Kakazu will be one pair. Sasori and Deidara will be one pair. Konan and I will be one pair. Zetsu is just Zetsu is just someone who is not a combat skilled fighter, so he will not be doing any of the fighting. So he'll not have anyone as his peer. Said Pain as all of them nodded. Naruto and Itachi, we are getting paid high for this, so I want you both to go to the Hidden Mist Village and assist the rebellion to get over whatever problem they have. They're paying very high prices for this. You are to complete the mission at any cost, said Pain as he just looked at Itachi and Naruto. They both gave him a nod. I started walking away. Before anything, this mission is to free the Mist Country from the rule of Aisu.